All right, for 4A, for logarithm properties, we are going to use our properties from our notes right here. Let's go to our actual notes. So we're going to use these properties that hopefully you have on your note card. The first property that I see is the logs with the same bases or the powers with the same bases. So here we have a log base 4 of 4 to the 21st. And so our answer is just going to be 21. Number 2, I would like to make the 81 the same base. So I'm going to turn that into a 3 to the 4th raised to the 12. And that gives me log base 3 of 3 to the 48. And so that gives me 48 as my answer, because again, I have the same bases. For number 3, I can rewrite natural log as log base e. So again, my answer is just that exponent, negative 32. And then finally, this is another version of the same base where I have a power with a log up in the exponent. When those are the same base, then I know that my answer is that final exponent. To use log properties to condense, I am going to remember that this 8, when it's being multiplied out front, will go up into the exponent. So that is the first thing that I will do. For anything, I'll look and see if there's anything else that has a number in front being multiplied. And then I want to condense these into one log and put together the arguments, which I'm highlighting, into one argument. So that will give me, if the logs are all the same bases, which they are, log base 3, and then I'll put my arguments all here. So when I'm adding, I will multiply those pieces, and when I'm subtracting, I will divide that argument. And so that is my final answer, log base 3 of x to the 8th times 7 over f. Expanding is going to be very similar to condensing, but just going backwards. So I have log base 2 of 5, and then since the 5 is being multiplied, I will add log base 2 of a to the 3rd. And then because the w to the 4th is being divided, that means I'm going to subtract log base 2 of w to the 4th. And then we want to check our arguments, and if there's anything that is an exponent, we're going to pull that into the front as being multiplied in the front of just that log. So to expand this fully, we're going to do log base 2 of 5 plus 3 times log base 2 of a minus 4 times log base 2 of w. And that is my fully expanded form of that log.